We live. That season. Fabdon is in the building. That's a snap attack. First interview with Fabdon in a long time.
Oh man, let's talk about it.
The people been waiting for you to come up here, man.
I know, especially you, right?
Yeah, especially me.
You're my guy though, so you know, I got it totally right. I bless you with the first one, man.
I feel honored by it.
Yeah, you did a lot of things for me, man.
I tried.
People don't be knowing, man. You know, I know though.
Yeah, do I put that thing out there?
You don't got to. You don't. But look, this how I go though. You feel me? This how I go when you dealing with real ones, man. It come out there.
This is my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How we met was on some real shit, and we've been keeping it going since then. You know what I'm saying?
Snapple fact.
I've been mad at this guy for over a year and a half, 18 months. He's very disappointed me with his 18 months. He knows why.
Everybody mad at me, man. Everybody waiting. Everybody mad at me, man.
I gotta be mad because I plugged the situation. But I'm glad you're home though.
Yeah,
that was the most. Like, I always checked in.
For music.
Definitely glad you're home.
Definitely glad you're home. I always checked in to see how you was doing. Even if I had to make some little visits up there.
That's a fact.
Just to see. So I'm glad you definitely back. And we glad to have you.
I see that word.
Oh, you see the work though.
I see that word. I see that paperwork.
Yeah, bro, from show. Welcome back. Like, how it feels to be home?
It feels immaculate. It feels like Dawn status. You know, like feel like, you know, a sense of dynamic.
A sense of dynamic.
Yeah, like I feel dominant.
Now, you left the scene in 2014. Not because you wanted to leave the scene.
Yeah,
You was on top of the game from Queens Artists in 2014.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You was the one.
Get back.
You was the one. Even if people didn't want to say Fabdon should be in your top 5, they had no choice but to put you in there. That's Queens
Yeah, when
Artists.
you're on the radio, that's.
But you was on both.
But it's just cause it's not a lot you have to do coming out of Queens, cause Queens lacks recognition.
Yeah.
You know, so once an artist is on the radio constantly, like I was every night, or like with Slay every trip, it's like, oh, he's next out of Queens, you feel me? Then everything else on top of that. So that's definitely why it was at such a peak for me.
The crazy thing is, a lot of people was kind of mad at you because you was definitely waving. You just had won a showcase before you won. You won a $1,000 showcase.
Yeah, with Bimmy.
With Bimmy.
Yeah, Bimmy. And then that was supposed to go. I had the I still got it. This Girls from Queens record. I was thinking about releasing, you know. And I was just talking to somebody about it yesterday. It's crazy that you said that though, because it's something to talk about. It, like, I was telling him like, yeah, Bimmy was I spoke to LL. He was on the phone with me, and I let him hear the record. He said, "Yeah, send it. We gonna do it, get it done." But that came out of nowhere. Like the block came out of nowhere. So a lot of people don't. So now it's like if I do tell somebody that, they probably could feel a sense that I'm fronting. No, certain people that don't know, because I had to really tell them like, nah, it was gonna happen. He like, yo, why ain't happen? It's because that a lot of things ain't happened. A lot of things ain't happened.
Like a lot of people don't know how good you were set up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until those situations happen, because I know these are
like that. I know. For example, that is something that would have went down. As far as that record would have came out, LL would have came out on it, and you know whatever transpired after that. Everything was counting, because that's not the only thing that I was doing, but little things like that, you know.
You had a lot of things lined up, and a lot of people was expecting your Fabdon was gone. You had this record with Young Pretty and Easy.
Yeah, I had that. That
record was for the streets. The streets started messing with you even more. You know what I'm saying?
I had the record at the time. I had a lot of records, man. I had a lot of records. You know, because it's like it goes back since 2013. I was just having records on the radio that wasn't even pushing. I never really even like decided to like push a Soli's project as far as a single.
No, the thing with you was you was always conscious, always saying you wanted to keep your man to them around. That was one of your main things. No matter because I tried so many times. I ain't gonna lie and say I tried to say, "Oh, Fabdon, you gotta go solo." It's gonna work if you go solo.
Yeah, you know my mother tell me that too. My mother always tell me that, like I'm always worried about the next person and all that, and you know I always been. I'm one of those kids that was always labeled as one of those kids as far as like, oh, you worry about
Look,
people.
that was kind of your downfall to me personally, and I used to tell you that.
That's it.
all the time.
Why you say that though? That was my downfall.
Because they kept associating me with that when I was trying to get you away from that. You know what I'm saying?
Bring you down.
And the company you keep was bringing you down while you're trying to go left, and you don't want to leave the company. Not saying that you gotta leave the company, but when you in business, everybody don't want the company. And I didn't think your people understood how blessed you was with the gift you had, that I had to leave so I can get to where I'm going to bring y'all with me.
It's like, it's a yeah and a no, because the wave got so strong at the time where it was like people that I didn't even know, or people that was in the association itself that knew, was jacking it so hard. And when I say jacking it, I mean, you know, claiming it so hard that it's like outsiders that don't know as far as associating anything, as well as police, they look like, oh yeah, he's one of them, but I don't know of him, he don't know of him, or nobody knows of him. So, and then it's just a matter of being in the streets. It goes hand in hand. It's kind of like simultaneously, as far as like, it plays a major part, because you know the whole the situation I was in, that was the minor setback. It applies to that. It goes right back to that, as far as like the whole guilty by association.
Yeah,
that's what I know.
That's what we about to say. Guilty by association.
Yeah, so you know, I do what I do. You feel me? And that's just what I plan to show forth and everything upcoming, as far as like myself as an artiste.
A lot of people were scared to mess with Fabdon, the artiste, because they were worried about Fabdon, the street nigga.
A lot of people scared to fuck with Suge Knight too, man. So
Look.
Till they hung their ass off the building.
And now look where Suge is at. See, they ain't gotta fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to have those results, you know what I'm saying?
I don't.
But that was one of the things I felt that was stopping you know what I'm saying? Because of that, a lot of people say, oh, I want to fuck with him.
You definitely gotta separate the two when it's real.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's real, if it's, you know, like, it's like, I'm trying to be careful what I say, but I remember we had a record on the radio and Slay was playing it, and then Slay, I was like, yo, son, like y'all not Taylor gang, you feel me? I can't just be doing this gang shit and it be real. Wiz Khalifa could jack Taylor gang and it don't be real, so it's like cool. But if I'm jacking something and it got a history behind it, and it's real, it's not gonna work really, you know, because the industry is just not in the streets. You feel me? And it's the industry.
The industry is not gonna want that image behind them. You know what I'm saying? And with y'all was moving, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people were scared.
No. The industry loves the industry shit until it gets caught in the court system, or they love it when you're talking that shit, or they hear that, yo, someone's really affiliated with the streets. That's when they love you. But now when the fucking affidavits and the paperwork and all that shit start piling up, they say, oh, we gotta get away from this guy, because this guy's gonna expect us to get him out of jail.
The good thing though, you feel me? The fact that I was exonerated, it shows proof, you know, that I don't really be too in it as much as people think I am, as far as like, yo, damn, he's dumb, he's stupid, like, he'll be right. Well, and you know, it's just like what everybody's saying, association is what I'm around, what I grew up out of, but you know, I'm doing what I do, so, you know, I just gotta show proof, that's all I wanna do. I don't really like, I'm not, for 2017, we're not making no announcements, I ain't here to tell nobody, you feel me?
You just gonna do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Now, you was about to drop the Most Wanted mixtape. After you actually dropped the Most Wanted mixtape, before you went in.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta ask you, did you think you was going in when you dropped this Most Wanted mixtape?
Yo, that's the crazy coincidence shit, and that's how they say you got.
It's just like you spoke that shit into existence.
I'm telling you, yo, like next thing, and the way my whole situation happened, as far as like me being wanted, like, you know what I mean? Like, as far as like when I say in the pen went on the run of the lane, I knew he was coming for me, and I was like, feel me? So I just, it was kind of crazy for me. That's crazy you asking that question, because I always think about that every time I think about that. I was just like, what? Never. I ain't understand it. I ain't know what I did it, to be honest.
Look, this is the crazy thing. This used to be me and his conversation. Yo, don't speak that negative shit. I used to tell him that all the time. Don't speak it, negative shit gonna happen.
Most wanted.
Most wanted, and he definitely was most wanted. You were the group.
When I started seeing all that shit, I was like, oh
We out of these churches anyway.
Yeah, man. We got this project we working on.
man. Exactly.
You don't want to be on that one no more.
This project we working on.
Yeah, so before you went in, you was working with Chaz.
Mm-hmm.
How's that relationship today?
I still the big homie. That's still my guy. He's still behind me. He's still involved.
Yeah, he definitely hit me up and told you better have a dope interview today.
Yeah, always. We always try to show development
Shout out to the big homie.
and growth.
How you feel about Manny the Mogul that he got right now?
Oh, she's definitely dope. I was hoping to answer that on another question when you say who I think is hot or who I want to work with. Damn, son.
Who do you want to work with?
Monty.
Monty.
Yeah, we gotta get in the studio and definitely cook something up. I see like a old DMX Missy.
She definitely had it. She was up there.
Yeah, she's
She
dope.
definitely
She's
had it.
dope. Got a record Charlie Brown record. She had to buy it up.
Who else was Fabdon like to work with?
I always respect the OGs, so I always look forward to them, like working with them. As far as like Nas, Fifth, Nicki, I look at Nicki as a big homie because she's from the hood, you feel me? So always had like dreams of working with those people, just being on their level. So I could go against a GOAT, like Hove or something, so I look forward to working with people
Now,
like that.
as you say this fifth situation, I
Yeah.
have to ask you this question. It's been 2 years long ago, but to ask you this question. How do you get caught on a track with Slow Bucks dissing 50? And Trigger Ox in the Snows is running with 50. Everybody wants to know this. How did that happen?
It's just a matter of, just late night in the studio. We was in the studio. I was fucking with Trav. We was in the studio. It was recorded, and all I know, my nigga, is this. It just came out on the blog sites, man. Everywhere, man. In the morning, 50 Cent this. I heard Bounce. Box. It was going off on it. You know what I mean? I was fucking with them. You feel
They
me?
didn't want to be left out.
Huh?
They didn't want to be left out.
No,
We on the first side of that though.
It was a matter of niggas ain't know it was gonna be a diss track. I keep it official. Like niggas ain't know it was gonna be a diss track. I ain't hear that verse. Like I wasn't in the studio when niggas recorded when Bounce and Bucks recorded that verse, but niggas heard it, and I think I ain't gonna find. I do think niggas was in the studio prior and hearing the beat, but niggas just came back and they dumped like niggas was just, you feel me, saying how they felt, cause the little situation went down, so. That was that.
Yeah, because everybody was like, how the fuck do Fabdon get caught in that? And
I do what I want regardless, though.
Did you take any backlash from that from your guys for being on that?
What you mean?
From Trigger and all them being on that track?
It wasn't. We ain't getting into no politics behind that, really. We honestly ain't getting into no politics.
Because people were wondering that.
He was
like,
in jail at the time, to be honest.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he was going through what he was going through. He ain't really care about what was going on with that shit. Like, man. I don't know, like.
Because at the point they said 50 was looking for Fabdon as the sign. This is what they was coming out saying. This was the rumor.
You killing me, man.
You killing me, man. I wanted to say something to that too.
Because that was the rumor.
Killing me.
Yeah.
Man, 50 not looking for me, man. That's rumors.
Did you ever hear that
That's
rumor?
I never in my life heard that rumor, and I'm right there in the hood all the time. 50 be in the hood, like it's nothing for somebody to call me, line that up. Ain't no such thing as looking for him. Like 50 somebody that be outside, I'm somebody that be outside. There's no looking for niggas like that.
But see, what I also heard was that Fifth was trying to cause controversy with bringing Trigger under, and knowing that Fabdon was dealing with Chaz and just trying to cause industry controversy to street controversy because Snow Gang was so big. Had the neighborhood nervous at that time. Adults too.
He said adults too.
Word, not just teenagers and young adults. I'm talking about all the niggas was getting low. Niggas that was claiming gangster shit too. Trust me. I'm like, stay away from them young wild niggas.
There was no truth to this rumor.
No truth.
But this rumor was just floating around.
No,
not a fact. Well, it didn't come to Fabdon, it's not a fact.
It was a rumor that 50 asked Trigger, like, yo, what's up? Like,
This-
and they got at at the same time, it was plugged. Like so, it was plugged. Everything was plugged. Everybody know who they know from the street. So it's not like, nah. I mean, you ain't give Trey Dog no M. Like I don't see nothing stamped as far as like, I ain't eating off of that. So, you know what I mean? Like that was that.
Now I know a lot of people don't know this.
Mm-hmm.
You were one of the first people that was signing with DJ Self Gordon.
Nah, I never signed a deal.
You were supposed to be signed.
I was supposed to.
You supposed to.
You
said that.
Yeah, I said it's supposed to happen. You were supposed to be the first person when he started up Gordon Entertainment out of Queens that he was
He was telling me that he was about to start a label deal at that time. He said, yeah, I'm about to start this label deal. You know what I mean? He got into the, you talking about the whole Kazi kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, how he did the Yale case shit, you know, brought me in.
How that happened? Because rumor had it that Slow had plugged you in that situation.
Yeah, I met one night in Slow Studio, Self came by for a record, a tour there, so.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he heard something because we was in the studio, so he basically was fucking with me from that point on, like, you know, the music spoke for itself.
But shout out to Slow on that.
Yeah, of course, shout out to Slow.
Slow is doing a lot of things for Queens right now too.
That's a fact. I see him putting a lot of things in position.
Yeah, he put the Victor Moan out there. So shout out to Slow for that.
Fact. Shout out to Slow Shoe.
So they definitely doing their one.
Shout out everybody.
I think Slow could put on for the bro. He just got
Yeah, I be looking at it like Slow is that plug.
Yeah,
like,
but he gotta keep his
niggas
ass firm
fuck with
against
Slow.
that wall.
Niggas fuck with Slow.
Cause slow will be there for a minute, and when Slow get low, he's impossible to get in contact
No,
with.
when I seen him doing it for Fabdon, and then I seen him doing for this is what I always used to say. If Slow just turned Slowbucks to Slowbucks Entertainment, he's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he could just sign every Queens nigga and then plug them to everything. And he would have had Queens in his hand, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I always seen it. He could just go to every hood. He could go to Rockdale, sign him, go to the building, sign Lou, sign Vic from 40, and just bring it all in and throw it out there.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna take off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if the talent speak for itself, you know.
Exactly.
It's not like Queens. I feel like Queens is so underrated. You know what I mean? So it's
Why do you feel that way?
because look what Brooklyn did last year. Look what Queens did this year.
But look,
And then all the DJs is from Queens, and all the clubs is from Queens.
They
So
gotta
it's just
come out
like,
to
why did not one Queens artist come out like since Action Bronson till Lou got cash?
do you know why they didn't come out?
Why?
Because Queens didn't support each other.
Yeah, that plays a major
That
part.
plays a major part. If you look at all the Brooklyn artists,
I honestly blame it on Queens. I don't blame it on.
no, you can't blame it on nobody else because you
I
have
know where I'm from. I know what's going on, especially me.
You'll have Young M.A. and then you'll see Uncle Murray get on the track with Young M.A. You'll have what's the name, 2 Milli, then you'll see Mano get on the track with 2 Milli. So they actually come out and say, we going, our young boys is popping, we getting on the track with them. You know what I'm saying? And give them a push.
I saw what Fab just said. I saw when he said, I know what's going on with Queens, I know what's going on with me. Just like when Lou started getting recognition, I saw him put something under Lou. He said, yo, I'm proud of you. He said, even though I used to have problems with niggas from your side, I still want to see you shine.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like that's so real.
That was
I thought that was groundbreaking. I didn't say that. I just sat back and watched it. I was like, that's real. Because a lot of niggas won't say shit like
At the end of
that.
the day, I do what I want.
Yeah, a lot of niggas won't say shit like that.
Go back to that.
I actually reposted that whole thing and I said this was really big. You know what I'm saying? And I seen the dudes from my side writing 100 to Fabdon on the shit.
Cause they know.
And I seen his guys writing 100 back, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all was supposed to do a performance at a club together, and I was mad because it was like Fabdon not gonna go to the club that night. And Lou was actually expecting you to come to the club. For y'all to amend that like right there, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I spoke to Lou. I was speaking to Lou that whole night. Like Lou is how Lou was telling me what he was telling me. Like what he was telling me and what my niggas was telling me,
It was a better situation.
It was like I'm gonna just put it in three scenarios. What he was telling me, what my mans and them was telling me, and what I had going on.
Yeah.
As far as like I had a record with Young Lito out called BQE, and we were supposed to go to Cityscapes and shoot the video. Know what I mean? So I just hit up. Lush just hit me up like, yo, they just threw me on the flyer, not knowing no history. No history or nothing, you know? So, you know, at first Lou got cash on me, like, hit me up, like, yo,
what's that?
like, yo, what's up, like, what's going on? And I'm like, it's lit, it's lit, like, it's about to go down, like, we gonna put on for the city, That's what Lush had thrown me on the bill or whatever. And at first it was a go, but you know, and that came into play as far as a lot of politicking. With what I got going on, as far as my personal life, as far as what happened and what I know from past history, I just ain't feel like that was the right time on my side. You feel me? As far as like,
in that setting.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, that's actually.
You not keep it official.
No.
Like interview, like
in that setting, I would have chose the same path. You know what I'm saying?
I felt, and like if I ain't have to go to that Cityscapes that night, I would have probably went there. If we ain't have another whole club booked, you feel me?
And then they get thrown on the ticket. You know what I'm saying?
So it was that was just a matter of there. But you know, me and Lou spoke about it. You know, I can't speak too much about you know what with the streets and politics and all that, but that was just about that.
And the crazy thing is, you promote more Queens artists now than you did back then. And I said, oh, Fabdon is really on his grown man shit now. You know what I'm saying? What made you do that?
The lack of Queens artists coming out. And I feel like, yo, something gotta give. Like, I gotta boss up. And I see it, I gotta boss up as far as like, I gotta make a move. I do what I want. I don't know about y'all, like, or personal feelings, but I do what I want. Nobody tell me what to do. Like, I support who I want to support.
But the crazy thing is, it's actually looking like it's working better for you. In that aspect. I see, the crazy shit, I see more of the love coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, cause Queens is a little shady with me, so it goes back to like, you feel me, like I want to my own home, but I do this. You feel me? As far as putting on for the borough, I do this. As far as what I do, like I practice my craft, I study it, and I work, I grind, and you know, I get probably the least support because of other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like. Imagine if Fabdon blew out of Queens and what I'm doing, you feel me, what I would do. So it's just like, you know, everything is strategic, but everything is all love too. You know, like I'm a support me now.
Yeah. Nah, the crazy thing is it's starting to happen like that. Like people I didn't see support.
I still ain't getting no support. I got records with Long Island niggas now, man. Cause I had to get the Long Island on my back now, man. Brooklyn on my back. I get more love in Brooklyn, man.
Who fault is this?
I get more love in Brooklyn, man.
But it's coming back to you. I see.
Show love is the Brooklyn way with the
Show love is the Brooklyn way.
Nah, you know, I'm Queens get the money. I'm Queens get the money, but I'm just hoping everybody can work, you know, and we can just put on for the city this year, you know? Like, put it together to put on for the city.
Now,
make some noise as a unit.
Now, I gotta ask you this. You was sitting up for, damn it, 18 months. What you was thinking about when you was there?
My career. What I just loved was like, damn, I just fucked up the bag. Like, I'm like, damn, son. I was just thinking about that. And then, you know, the time went by, I started just thinking about the get back. I just started thinking about my situation was a little different because I was on trial, so
yeah.
So it's like I don't know what's about to go on. You feel me? And then the charges was crazy, so I couldn't. I lied. I was thinking about a lie. I had a lie in my mind.
You beat the big charge, man. You beat the charge that Bobby Smurden couldn't beat. You beat the conspiracy charge.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Do you have to say you lucky?
Plus,
It ain't luck.
It ain't luck. Now, for a person that's got blessed to get off that situation, what the hell is Fabdon gonna do now?
Make history. Finish the story. Make history. His story, you know. Who's gonna put in?
When Fabdon came out, when you got out, you came back on that, what's the name? Panda. I think that was the first thing you did. Video was dope.
20K right now.
Yeah, World Star. Immediately. Everybody thought Fabdon gonna take off again.
I thought Fabdon was gonna take over.
I said, oh, damn, out the gate, he back. You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing I said. So most people said that was the best Panda done with the video, with the Panda in the video. And they was trying to say it was kind of better than Designer Panda.
Yeah,
People were saying that. People were saying that.
He was stupid on that video.
Yes.
He was stupid on
The
the
video
video.
made it even crazier. Why the setback?
honestly, and I came to this conclusion, like probably you know, trying to figure out what the new year's about, new year's, new things. So I was like, you know, maybe I gotta humble myself because I came home and I dropped that, and I'm like, Like, nigga, this shit was to happen.
He said, I'm
This shit
back.
was to happen. I left on the radio while I was locked up. I was getting played on the radio.
You had self screaming your name every
You
night.
feel me? Look, so, and I was doing shit. You feel me? Like you said, at that time before that happened, I was like the hottest artist coming out of Queens. So I just thought the game was written for me already, and I ain't have to grind, put in certain feet work that I'm back doing like right now, as far as like hitting these clubs on doing the basic shit I had to do before I got to that level. Feel me? When in all actuality, whenever you sign up, you gotta start that from the bottom. You gotta get that back up. Do what you gotta do. It might take off because you know the game a little better. For instance, like I could go in the clubs and I could rub shoulders with Clue and Self, and they know me already, so I could work that to my advantage. But at the same time, I gotta do that again. It's not written out for me how I thought it was, and that just came with realizing I had to humble myself.
Yeah, because the painting was 100K. It's on Vlad. It was on World Star. It's on This Is 50. You took the blogs over fast. I said, damn, he's right back where he left off at. And then you just slowed down. But you actually came out the drumming joint too.
And the A Boogie.
Yeah, Draymond got
Yeah.
Draymond sounded like on 120K too. That was the second one. Like I put out Panda, ain't take off. I put out the next one, ain't take off. I was talking about it. I'm gonna get this money, man.
No, it was coming. I just felt that you weren't pushing it as much as you should.
That's what that
was the cocky factor.
I got distracted, and I just, I thought it was something else, opposed to me getting back on my grind. I thought it was something else, like that I don't got or I can't do, and I only thought that because I'm like, it should happen already, like, so if it ain't happening, then it's something else I gotta get, like maybe I gotta get 100K and then put it into the music or whatever it is, you feel me?
Then you had people waiting on the return of the Dome.
Yeah.
What happened?
Lost distraction. I started to get into other stuff. I lost distraction. I lost sight due to my my ways, how I was thinking. I was thinking like I'm lit already, like I'm lit. Like,
so you understand why people be mad at Fabdon?
I understand, and
Like,
that's why that goes to my look. I just dropped a project, right? Peep this. I'm about to turn this around. Just for waiting. You see the whole name, people mad at me because of stuff like that. They was waiting for the return of the Dome. They was waiting for that. So in my head, I put the whole project together just for waiting. Now,
you only gave us 4 songs.
Look, but it's just all. It's everything is strategic, but at the same time, I'm about to give you a movie. Feel me? I don't want to even speak too much on, but I'm working on a movie like.
Because I almost got mad at you for
I'm in the process of working on a movie, and it's gonna be great, and it's for that project. And I'm about to drop another tape. I don't want to, the new thing for the new wave is just releasing the project. You don't even talk about it.
No.
You don't even talk about it. You just let people see it, let that shit go viral. So I'm definitely in the studio right now working on the project. Definitely shooting a movie. I definitely released that project.
Who's shooting the movie?
Some guy that shoot my videos. That shot the Painter video. And shot the Dreaming video. Both of those. So, cause it's like it's like 4 music videos and a transition into a movie with acting scenes. As far as like a part of my life, and I just wanted to show another side as far as like an artist and an actor, cause that's what I was into. So I got that in the process, and I know that's gonna hit big. And then I'm back, like I'm really back. I'm only gonna say stuff that's going on, and I'm back. If I'm here right now, I'm back, obviously, right? If you see me back with you, I'm back. So I got the records, I got the project out right now. It's getting re-released. That's because that project is only on Spinrilla right now with the DJ, but it's about to be everywhere on blogs, getting re-released with a movie. And that's how we gonna set that apart, because who's doing that right now? I hope nobody do it. Please, nobody.
I said I hope nobody do it. Now you lost your blood brother, man, Tay.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
It hit home. Yeah, it definitely hit home. As I said, I was distracted. Like a lot. I'm not gonna blame that because that was late 2015. Late 2016. But it just definitely motivation.
Because I was looking at it at both sides for you. I said, this is either gonna make Fabdon stop rapping, or Fabdon gonna go harder rapping.
And then when you sit back and think about being a humble person and a humble artist, do you feel that when you look back at it, do you feel that you scared or you intimidated people because what you were associated with or affiliated
I
with?
still, yeah.
Because you scared people.
I felt a lot of people was intimidated, but I just thought it was more a rather miscommunication and understanding. You know, because you're on the outside looking in.
They were scared to take a chance to get to know you.
Yeah, you're on the outside looking in, and you never heard from the horse's mouth itself. Like, I'm a cool. Once you know me, you'll know, like, because people even be surprised, like, you know, and it all plays a role in everything as far as, like, when I walk through the mall and people stare at me and they be scared to approach me. And then they be scared to approach me, and then I be scared. Well, I don't be scared, but I be nervous because you walking around me.
Yeah,
So then I gotta ask something, like, I gotta say what's up.
Like, what's up?
Like,
Yeah.
you Fabdon, right? Yeah, I listen to your music. I'm like, sweet.
Yeah. You know, maybe hurt you here.
Balls for this. Matter of fact, Lambo, put a bomb on this. For how a nigga really bout to bomb on this. I think it's Fabdon featuring Saddam on this. I'm just getting warm on this. Niggas just getting warned on this. Yeah, yeah. I was knocked, now I'm home though. And niggas on my dick like they homo. Would've went home, parole gave me a hold though. Now I'm kicking niggas out the crib like they hobos. Let me out my cell, I let my CEO know. That pussy nigga let the phone go. What's your booking number and your pen code? You know I need that 6-minute phone call. I'm about to get it jumping like a pogo. Have broski bring the pump and let the pogo. Keep your circle tight, you know how I post go. Keep Mitches and the aces, let that.
So the grab.
No, I wrote that before I even won. Like, I wrote that. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Did you think music was gonna change this way?
nah, I didn't think it was gonna hit New York this hard. I thought it was over. I thought, like, y'all missed it. Like,
You thought you
as
missed
far
it?
as the whole bars era, like, where that time, and cause you know that's what I'm good for.
Yeah.
That's like one of my tributes. So it's like I thought. Cause at the time it was just the South and Young Thuggers, Rich Homies coming out, Trinidad.
So now you got.
And people that had that wasn't really getting by, but now you got the Dave Eases, the Don Q's, you know, Casanovas, everybody opening up that door that just, you know,
Did
just.
you think you was gonna see the Yachties and all of them when you came out?
Yachties?
The Yachties, Uzi Verts and all that. Did you thought you was gonna hear that?
Yeah, I thought the game was definitely headed towards that turn, but at the same time, I felt like Bobby kind of opened the door.
You felt Bobby kind
Like
of pulled
Bobby
it back.
kind of, as far as like what's hot in New York, cause you gotta understand, he was like the last person probably out of New York in a long time to have a worldwide record. Am I correct?
No, that's a fact.
Especially as far as somebody young.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Not just in
Well,
the States.
like who did that before him? Cause I could say Young and Made,
No, you can say
Now,
Designer after, cause
Designer, Young and
had a
Made,
bigger record
Designer,
than him.
Designer, Young and Made, but after everything fall
It start with Bobby.
So, know what I mean? So
Fact.
that was that. You know me just speaking facts and really thinking on it. It did. My sense was kind of spiraling in that direction as well. As far as like New York had a chance because of what Bobby did.
Yeah.
Especially I thought so because at the same time we was rubbing shoulders with them. You know, I was in the studio with Rowdy, and it was like us. You know, it was like they was the queens, us. You know, and then how everything fell in play as far as like when Self offered me the deal, like I was pulling up on people and I was in a car and Self would play Bobby record and then they'd play my record. You feel me? So it was like, so I definitely had that in my mind, like New York thing, because I'm like, it could have been me. And at the same time, Troy Ave was bubbling too. You know, when I think, you feel me, it'd be real, and then it would bring you back like, oh yeah, that's a fact. You know what I mean? Troy Ave definitely was on the come up too, so I definitely ain't have total doubt and New York doing something, and just the Yachties and Uzis making it, but I didn't think it would be like this.
You didn't think it would be.